So 1, 2, 3, drivers, start your engines!
For A. Elena Smith, and in 7th starting position is the T9 of Stephen Doty, and away we go! All right, heading down in turn 1. Looks like Wade Jones, as he has most of the season, is the man to beat, but he's got a couple of very fast competitors running right behind him. And remember, this has no bearing on the championship. It's just a chance to get out and work out the car tonight. Get the tires heated up, get the motor heated up, check everything out, make sure that the car is ready for the big race, which comes up a little bit later, the feature race, and champions will be crowned tonight. All right, breaking loose out front now. After lap number 1, things have changed a bit. Anthony Garden is now your man up front. And he drives the 22M. He comes out of San Antonio, Texas. Now moving into 2nd place. We have a change there. Looks like the T9 car, Stephen Doty. Doty is in 2nd, but he's got a big challenge on the inside. We got a new 2nd place runner, the number 18. That is Sean Moore. Sean Moore comes in out of Bandera. He has had a strong last several weeks of racing out here at South Texas Speedway, that 18 car. And he has really been coming on strong here at the end of the season. And he looks like he wants to make a run at the front. And it looks like Wade Jones in the 41. He is faded to the back as we got a car spun around over in turn number 4. That is going to bring the caution back. All the way through turn 4, he's holding it back. Now he's ready to go. Let's do it. Here we go. It's still Anthony Garden. He was the winner 2 weeks ago in this class in our feature race. Comes in from San Antonio, always brings a fast car. All right, Anthony Garden is starting to stretch it on out in the lead. 2nd place right now is the 18 car. That is Sean Moore. Running in 3rd is the T9 of Stephen Doty. Sean Moore, a little too strong coming out of turn 4. That cost him 2nd place. He holds down to 3rd. But he gets the car under control and is still rolling. All right, the 84A running into 4th place. That is Elena Smith, who ran for a long time here in the Pure Stocks. She's giving the Street Stock a ride tonight. And there's the 2 to go sign as we roll past the start-finish line. White flag is out. It's waving. Anthony Garden. It's for him. He has the lead, and he has one more lap to claim a victory in the heat race. Heat stock. Heat number 1. Stephen Doty, T9, is running 2nd. 3rd place is still Sean Moore in the 18. We got to check the flag out. And Kevin Sullivan ready to give it a wave for this car right here, the 22M. He takes the win. Anthony Garden is in 1st. Stephen Doty in the 9th. And Nathan Sturz says, time to go. Check on out. All right, Nathan Sturz up in turns 1 and 2, pushes up a little high. That opens the door for Sean Klein in the 11 to take the lead. And right there in the mix also, the 36F, that is Johnny Torres. We got the black flag out this time, and this one means business. Looks like the number 33, Marita Major, has a major problem with smoke coming out of the back of that car, and they have told her, take it to the pits and get it fixed. I could be wrong. I think that is the 33J of Charlie Jones. Marita Major looked like that's her car in the 33. So we got two 33s, and I believe it's Charlie Jones in the 33J who checked out and went to the pits. We got another smoker heading for the infield. Number 11, Sean Klein. Sean Klein has been a very strong runner here this season. He looks like he's got a problem. Meanwhile, back at the front of the pack is 36F, Johnny Torres, checking on out from everybody else. This is not a car I've seen Johnny Torres drive here this year. Second place, 84 Nathan Sturz, but number 7, Aaron Letty. That's not a car I've seen Aaron Letty drive here before. So, had a few deals made to get some people into some cars here as we head into a championship racing Saturday night. All right, here's your leader, Johnny Torres, 36F. Second place, it's almost side by side as they come to the start-finish line. Nathan Sturz holding on in the 84. Number 7, Aaron Letty, giving him a strong run. And that looks like Marita Major having some problems with the hood. Not under the hood, but with the hood in the 33. At the start-finish line, number 7 now takes the lead, takes second place. That is Aaron Letty out of our Army. He is now running in second place. That is Nathan Sturz in 84, back to third. And here's the 2 to go. Is number 36F, Johnny Torres, rolls past. Got a pretty good race in the making here for second place. Here's the white flag one more time around. Number 36, Johnny Torres. Second place, Aaron Letty has it. Nathan Sturz in the 84, wouldn't mind taking it back. I'm not sure Marita Major can see anything with the way that hood is flopping up in the air, but she's managed to get around the track. All right, let's call a winner. It's right here, 36F, Johnny Torres from Lake Hills. He takes the win. He says, time to go, y'all. And away we go. Yeah, except for the number 9W. He's not going. He's not going very well at all. And that creates a lot of mayhem over in turn 2. And we got Jordan Sandoval around.
Slow through turn 4, but
now it's time to go. All right, let's do some racing. All right, everybody gets through turns 1 and 2, and we got a race on our hands as Nathan Rahi in the 25R leads them to 3 and 4 and brings them to the start-finish line, completing lap number 1. Up front, we got a pretty good battle for the lead as number 72 takes a shortcut around turn number 4. Has a little trouble getting that back under control, but he does now. And up at the front of the field, the race is on. 25R Nathan Rahi trying to hold off Mason Castaneda. Side-by-side battle as they come through turn 4. All right, on the back stretch, Jason Sandoval with trouble, and the 69 car hits to the pits. And Mason Castaneda in the 1, and he is pulling off. Off to a big lead, that is. Second place, Nathan Riley. Third place, 9W. The man had trouble getting going, but it's going now. That is Roy Walker. All right, that 58 car, we usually see Hunter Flanagan in that. That is Jamie Deere driving the 58 tonight. Usually drives a pure stock, number 15. Up front, it's all Mason Costa. Nathan Rahi in the 25R, he has a solid second. Then we got him running nose to tail for third, fourth, and fifth. Roy Walker in the 9W with a spin coming out of turn number 4. That collects the 72 car of Rex Haley. And And both of those cars having a hard time getting the cars back under control. But that opens up the hole for Jamie Deere in the 58. Take over third place now. Castaneda rolling by in the 125R. That is Nathan Arahi. Here comes your third place runner in the 58. Jamie Deere. White flag for your leader, number 1, Mason Castaneda. Second place, 25R, Nathan Arahi. And the 72 car is off as well. And we get ready to show the checkered flag to your winner. Heat race number 1 in the Emod. That is Mason Castaneda. All right, here we go. Green flags are waving, and we going to racing. It looks like Bill Dunker in the 21 having his problems getting 21 to move on. Meanwhile, up front, breaking out to a quick lead is the 5A of Eric Rahi, but right there challenging now on the outside, cutting down on the inside. 88W, Jason Langford. All right, it's Jason Langford, 88W. He has the lead now as we run through 3 and 4. He goes way up high. Let's see how that works. Seems to work out just fine. He holds his lead at the start-finish line over Eric Rahi, the 5A. Now in the third spot is 12 with David Groby. I haven't seen much of David Groby this year, but he's usually a pretty good driver once he comes and shows up at the track. And he's here tonight, currently holding third. All right, up front, 88W, Jason Langford has your lead. Second place, Eric Rahi in the 5A. Third place, David Groby. And fourth, the BD5 of Cheryl Gray. Front still, Jason Langford, 88W has the lead. 5A Eric Rahi running second. Jason Langford is your leader. Second place, Eric Rahi. Right now, we got a good battle shaping up the third spot. David Groby in the 12. He has third. And, oh, goodness. Jason Langford finds one of the tires. Runs a little too. Jason, here they come, and away we go. All right, it's Eric Rahi in the 5A. He's jumping out pretty quick, but the field's starting to catch him as we run through 3 and 4. And look out for Jason Langford in the 88W. He makes quick work of the 3 of the cars that were in front of him. He's only got 1 more still in front of him. That is the 5A of Nathan Rahi. All right, it's white flag time. We got 1 more lap. This might get interesting. Rahi's got a solid lead, but Jason Langford in the 88W coming on strong. Let's see if he's got enough. It's going to be tough. See how hard he's willing to drive it into turn 3. All right, coming out of turn 4, looking for a checkered flag. He's got it. 5A. Eric Rahi is your winner. 88W Jason Langford. Green flag is on. Here we go. All right, a little bump in action up on the high side as Zachary Calhoun is telling Dwayne McWhorter either go or get out of the way as Calhoun drives down on the inside under Chris Robo, and he has every intention of taking the lead, and he has done just that. He heads across the start-finish line. Number 22, Zachary Calhoun is your new leader. Chris Robo in 16, running in second. All right, up high is Dwayne McWhorter. Down low is the number 80 car of James McLachek. And they have a nice fight going on for third. And things are starting to heat up front. Zachary Calhoun in the 22 has the lead. 16, Chris Robo running second. Dwayne McWhorter in the 10E is kind of solidified things in third spot until he goes way up high against the wall, and that cost him some time. As Sam Chapa in the 14 closes that gap up. Up front still, Zachary Calhoun in the 22. Second place, Chris Robo. And looks like number 80 car off and through the pits. That's James McLachek. Never really seem to get that car going very well. And once again, 10E, Dwayne McWhorter are pushing way up high coming out of turn 1. And we do have a new second place winner. That is 14, Sam Chapa. Meanwhile, in first place, it's all Zachary Calhoun in the 22. Sam Chapa in the 14, just throwing a little smoke. And that could be a problem for him, and we'll keep an eye on it as well. Up front, 22, Zachary Calhoun. He's your man in the lead. And the man on the move, second place, Chris Robo in the 16. All right, black flag is out for Sam Chapa. Meanwhile, the 10E of Dwayne McWhorter is having some issues. I'm not sure. He's making the donuts, but he should be racing. All right, there he goes. He's back on the track. I'm just kidding, folks. As he pulls out right in front of our leader, Zachary Calhoun. Not a big problem for Zachary, as he's got a full back straightaway lead over the number 16 car of Chris Robo. As we have managed to go from 6 cars down to 3 cars. All right, white flag. It's showing 22. Zachary Calhoun is the man in the lead. And he doesn't want to, he wants to get by 10E Dwayne McWhorter, but not to cause any damage to his car in doing so. And he's accomplished that. He is heading for the start-finish line. He has a checkered flag. He is a winner. All right, here we go. Landon Farquhar, 77, leads them to the start-finish line. Green flag waves. Away we go. All right, out quick, Landon Farquhar in the 77. Second place, Gary Hunter in the 14. Gary Hunter is third in points right now in this class. 57, Jason Kelly. Hadn't been around for a while, but he's back tonight. And he's from San Antonio, and he has a strong car, let me tell you. All right now, Landon Farquhar is putting everybody to shame as Dylan Mosley in the 38 is slow and on the infield. Let's see if he's going back to racing. Looks that way. Second place is a pretty good battle right now. Up in second place is the 14 of Gary Hunter. Jason Kelly in the 57 running second. Running third, and running fourth is Greg Lewis in the 95. Meanwhile, up front, forget about it. Landon Farquhar, he's checked on out. Battle right now is for second, third, and fourth as these 3 cars will roll past start-finish line right now. And that T9, Stephen Doty, he's running at a disadvantage because that is a street stock, and these are limited late models. So This doesn't appear to be too much of a disadvantage as we have one spun around over in turn 2. That's 38 car Dylan Mosley spun around in 2 and facing the wrong direction. All right, so we're starting early. Landon Farquhar in the 77. He's away and running. Looked like Gary Hunter wanted to make a jump on him, and Landon said, baby. This is my championship to win tonight. Up front is Landon Farquhar in the 77. Second place, Gary Hunter in the 14. Third place, Jason Kelly in the 57. Greg Lewis in the 95 holds down fourth. And looked like Dylan Mosley got more problems in the 38, and he's pulled that off the track and into the infield. So the 38 is out of this race, at least for now. Up front, 77, Landon Farquhar. It's all about him as he's checking on out. Second place, Gary Hunter in the 14. Third is Jason Kelly in the 57. And that's the way the top three run right now. All right, you talk about intimidation. I think he's showing everybody that's going to come up in the feature race tonight that, hey, 77's got you all covered, so y'all forget about it. Y'all are all going to race for second place in the feature tonight. All right, going through turn 2, the 57, Jason Kelly lost the back end a little bit. That cost him a little bit of space between him and the 95 of Greg Lewis, as they have a pretty good race going on now for third place. Gary Hunter in the 14's pretty well got it nailed down for second. All right, it's time for a white flag, I would say. There it is. There is your leader, 77, Landon Farquhar. He's got one more lap around this. Gary Hunter second. Third is Jason Kelly. See if Greg Lewis in the 95 has anything for the 57. Nope, he don't have anything because he just went on a 360 ride over in turn number 2. There's your winner, 77, Landon Farquhar. He's set to go, and we've got a green flag. That means racing time. All right, Spray leading off quick. Pete Darcy in the 9, the 8, DJ Schroet, they're running in second and third place. And a couple, 2 or 3 cars back in the pack. I would like to get up there and challenge Spray, but they're kind of hung up. And now they're more than just hung up, as it looks like number 50 car of Hunter Flanagan. We got a green flag. We're going racing. All right, it's Spray in the 42. He's away quick. DJ Schroet in the 8. Running second. Moving up to third is the 15 of John Owens. John Owens into the side of Pete Darcy in the 9. And John Owens looked like he's out to prove a point tonight somehow or another, as he's been very aggressive from the get-go. As Pete Darcy may have gotten a flat tire out of that as he's taking the 9 car to the pits. Up front is Spray, second place Schroet, third place John Owens, 50 of Hunter Flanagan making a comeback, and he is in 4th spot. And Dakota Gianna is going way up high and slow around turn 1, but he's still moving, and we're still green. All right now the best racing on the track is for third place. Inside, Hunter Flanagan in the 5-0. He is making a move on John Owens in the 15. He takes third place as we go down the back stretch. All right, Ron Spray trying to check it on out, moving up, and the lead. And it looks like Hunter Flanagan is catching up to your second place runner, DJ Schroet in the 8. All right, we got a challenge right now. Second place, Hunter Flanagan on the inside in the 5-0. On the outside, DJ Schroet in the 8. As they charge into turns 3 and 4. New second place runner, 5-0 Hunter Flanagan. That moves DJ Schroet in the 8 back to third. right, down the backstretch, it's all Ron Spray. He's got to negotiate around Dakota Yanez in the 78. And he's going to try and cut down low and maneuver on the inside, and just about got cut off by the 78. But that brought out the white flag. One more lap to go. Spray goes underneath Yanez, and Yanez spins out of turn 2 and drives slow, and that just about caught up Hunter Flanagan, but he's all good and still racing. Checkered flag, there's your winner, Ron Spray, 42, second place, 5-0, Hunter Flanagan. Their position, and he'll move to the back and see what he can do. We got a green flag, we're away racing. 5A, Emil Solis is the man jumping to the front. 68, Braden Becker right there behind him. Solis and Becker running 1-2. And we got a challenge now for third spot. Got 2 cars running side by side. 14 is David Sheffield. As we had a caution. And we're ready to go racing, whether you're ready or not. Let's do it. All right, just got to pick it up where we left off before. Abel Solis in the 5A out quick. Braden Becker now moving on the inside to 68. He has second place. And got to keep an eye on GB Carter in the 77 as the 18 car does a spin over in between turns 3 and 4. That is Cameron Volshoy out of Catula. And it looks like he may get that car rolling. Nope, not quick enough. But meanwhile, up front, we're going racing. Abel Solis, he's away, he's running. We got a green flag. It's Abel Solis in the 5A, 68 Braden Becker, third place David Sheffield in the 14, fourth is GB Carter in the 77 as we go charging down the backstretch. GB Carter in the 77, he's moving around David Sheffield, and he takes over third spot. Up front, still Abel Solis in the 5A, but Braden Becker making a charge on the outside. Not sure that's going to work for him, but he is going to cut that down on the inside, but Abel Solis still able to hold on for the lead on that lap. And I guess both of those need to be aware that the 77 of GB Carter is tracking him. Is Braden in the 68, looking on the inside again. Abel Solis at the 5A on the outside, trying to hold him off. And GB Carter in the 77 says, you two guys make up your mind who's in first and who's in second, so I'll know who to pass next. I know. All right, side by side for second place. It's GB Carter, makes the move. He makes it happen. He takes second place. Abel Solis drops back a spot to third, and now it's Braden Becker, the young kid and the old man now. 68 Braden Becker, 77 GB Carter, and GB Carter looking on the outside. And now he's looking on the inside. And that's pretty close right there, side by side as they go past the start-finish line, but he's not close no more. GB Carter away and running into first place. We have a new leader, not a surprise leader, but a new leader, 77 GB Carter. And we got one spun around over in turn number 2. He's still rolling, albeit in the wrong direction. All right, he's spun around. That's Cameron Volshow. And he's back on the track and running, and we're staying green. Kelvin Sullivan has a white flag. He's going to wave it for 77 GB Carter. One more lap to go. Here's a checkered flag. GB Carter taking it. He has the victory. Second place. Go all out to win. Well, judging from that, he's away. He's charging. 28M. Mason Castaneda leads him down into turn 1, and we're off and racing. 121 EJ Gilpin. That's been a strong car all year. 4J JC Paul. He wound up almost upside down last week time we raced 2 weeks ago, but he's got that car back together and running in third. Fourth place is Daniel Weyer in the 51. Always been a fast car as well. Mason Castaneda in the lead. EJ Gilpin running second. Third place, we got a pretty good battle for third right now. Daniel Weyer in the 51. He's working on the inside of JC Paul in the 4J. Looks like he's going to make that work as we head into turn number 3. All right, third place runner Daniel Weyer in the 51. He takes over third. That drops back JC Paul to the 4th spot. Up front, it is Mason Castaneda, EJ Gilpin in the 121 running second. All right, Daniel Weyer in the 51. He's starting to make a move on second place. That is EJ Gilpin in the 121. Daniel Weyer starting to track him down. All right, Daniel Weyer, once again, looking on the inside. EJ Gilpin in second. Daniel Weyer, he wants it. As they come almost side by side to turn 4, it is still EJ Gilpin in the 121. Has second up front. It is Mason Castaneda, and I wouldn't say he's checking out, but he has a nice lead. All right, still a pretty good battle going on for second. Mason Castaneda has the lead. And in case you hadn't noticed, the 4J of JC Paul has departed the track. All right, it's still on for second place. EJ Gilpin in the 121, Daniel Weyer in the 51. They're going to battle this to the very finish. White flag out. Mason Castaneda takes it. One more lap to go. And the challenge right now is Daniel Weyer in the 51. Does he have enough to take over second place for the 121, EJ Gilpin? How hard does he want to push that, knowing that we've got a feature race coming up a little later on this evening? All right, here comes a winner. Mason Castaneda with the victory. Second place goes to EJ Slow. Time to go! All right, we got it almost 3 wide coming out of turn number 2. We got one car charging up from the back of the pack. That is the number 7 car of Jesse Sandoval moving into second place. Johnny Westfall hanging on the first in the 9. And 01 of Joseph Stowe has third. All right. We almost thought about making it 3 wide going through turn number 3, but Joseph Snow in the 01 thought better of it and backed off. Up front, it's tight, but a new leader, 77. Jesse Sandoval takes the lead. Johnny Westfall in the 9, dropping to second. Third place is still Joseph Snow in the 01. A strong move by Jesse Sandoval over between turns 3 and 4. And Westfall backs a little bit going into turn number 4, and that lets Joseph Snow in the 01 get up and get past. We have a new second place runner now. Jesse Sandoval in first, Joseph Snow in second, third place Johnny Westfall. Right up front, it's pretty tight. Jesse Sandoval in the 7. He's got Joseph Snow tracking right in his tracks. Third place is Johnny Westfall in the 9. All right, down the backstretch, making a play now is 0-1. Joseph Snow drives it in hard into turn 3. Let's see if he can make that outside run work. Looks like Jesse Sandoval in the 7 going to hold it. Or not. We go now to turn 1 and 2. And looks like the inside line going to pay off for Jesse Sandoval in the 7. But once again, Joseph Snow in the 0-1. He wants to make his move on the outside. Let's see if he cuts it down underneath Jesse Sandoval. That's exactly what he has in mind as we come to the start-finish line. It is still Jesse Sandoval, but only by about a half a car length. And we got 3 cars. Not quite sure what they're doing going through turn number 4, but one of them is heading to the infield. That is Joseph Maklachek in the 87. All right, it is Joseph Snow, 0-1. He now has the lead. Second place, Jesse Sandoval in the 7. Third place is Johnny Westfall in the 9. All right, Joseph Snow, he's fought hard to get that lead. He's still got it, and he wants to hold it for one more lap as the white flag is out. Jesse Sandoval in second in the 7. And he's looking on the inside of Joseph Snow, but Snow seems to have the power down the straightaway to pull away a little bit. It's all going to come down to who has the streak coming through 3 and 4. Sandoval going to work on the low side. It's not going to work. Your winner, the 0-1, Joseph Snow, second place. Joshua Sewell says, let's go racing! Here we go! All right, down the backstretch, Joshua Sewell gives up the lead to 58, Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax. But he's fighting back as we go through 3 and 4. Right there in the middle of it is also Tommy Miller in the 54. So 3 cars breaking away. One lap goes in the book. All right, side by side coming out of turn 2. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58 has the lead. Now Joshua Sewell drops to second. Tommy Miller is your third place runner. Joshua Sewell, he would like first place back. Not going to have enough horsepower down that back stretch. Let's see if he can make the move here as we run through 3 and 4. He was working on the inside of Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax. And looks like he may have led that lap. Let's see if he can hold on to first place. He's got it for now. All right, top 3 pulling away. Joshua Sewell in 38. He has the lead. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58. Running second. Tommy Miller in the 54. Holding down third. That's a pretty good ways back to the 1-1-2 of Keith Dudley. Again, we got to fight for the lead. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58. 38, Joshua Sewell. They go side by side through 1 and 2, but coming out of 2 with the lead is Joshua Sewell. That's side by side, start finish line. We've got him going side by side down the backstretch, but we got Nathan Hecht in the 43. Could be in the way here. That could make a big difference on how this turn 3 and 4 gets managed, and yeah, it does. He forces Joshua Sewell to fall in behind Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58. We're set to try it again now as we run through 3 and 4. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax on the outside, on the inside, Joshua Sewell in the 38. All right, the 54. He may want a piece of this action as well as he jumps right up in there. As top 3 cars are making a pretty good showing. We got a white flag out. Shiloh Flanagan Broad next. Tommy Miller stopping back to third. Joshua Stool as he had a little trouble going through turn number 4. Drops him back in the third spot. All right, this is it. This is the final lap. It looks very good for Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax to take a victory. There she goes. She's got it. Second place goes to Tommy Miller. Third place is time to go. Let's do it. Up, we got a couple of them spun around over in turn 1. He's ready to go right about now. Let's go racing. All right, Hunter Flanagan off quick. James Parks the third in the 33. Claims second spot as we come to the conclusion of lap 1. Sparks the third into 33, losing their rear end a little bit there, coming out of turn 2 into turn 3, and that allows 2 competitors to close up on the back bumper. 161, Hector Getty has third right now. 563, James Lee, he's right there in the mix. Up front, it is Hunter Flanagan. Flanagan, 58C, 33, James Parks the third, 161, Hector Getty. That is your top 3 as they roll past the start-finish line. We approach halfway in this race, and there it is. We got one spun around over in turn number 2. He's pulling his car down to the infield. That is Robert Schilling in the 23. Let's see. Yeah, looks like he's going to wait and take that 23 car to the pits. Hunter Flanagan still your leader, 58C. James Parks the third, 33. JT running second, third place, 161. Hector Aguirre. And no, Robert Schilling looked like he took that third of pits. He takes it back on the track. All right, Hunter Flanagan's got a good lead. He's coming to the start-finish line. He is going to get the 2 to go as he rolls past this time. And I can say we had a good race somewhere on the track, but they're all pretty well spread out. And spread out furthest from everybody else is your leader coming to take the white flag, Hunter Flanagan in the 58C. White flag, let's go one more time around. Bring out that checkered flag, Kevin Sullivan. Let's wave it for the 58C, Hunter Flanagan. He takes the victory. Second place goes to 33, JP. James Parks the third. Third place, Hector. All right, here we go. All right, 63, Shane Heflin. That's a strong car. And he is challenging for the lead. David Shurey has been running very well here in the second part of the season, though. He is not giving up that first place without a fight. All right, looks like first place is now in the hands of Shane Heflin in the 63. Second place, David Shurey in the 38. Third spot is the BD2 of Eddie Ross. We have a new third place runner now as our 2 leaders come together over in turn number 2. And Shane Heflin is still going. David Shuri is going again. I think Shuri might have gotten a little the worst of that. Shane Heflin continues to lead. Second place now is the 12 car. All right, it's Shane Heflin in the 6-3. He has the lead. 12R, Roland Rodriguez running second, third spot. And the 115 is Chuck Perry. All right, Shane Heflin has a big lead, but the battle right now, second place, 12R, Roland Rodriguez, and the 115 of Chuck Perry, and the 551, he's right in the middle of this as well. And that is Gerald Henderson out of Georgetown. All right, new second place runner, 115, that is Chuck Perry from Corpus Christi. Second place now is Roland Rodriguez in the 12. Yeah, don't even worry about first place. It is well in hand. As Shane Heflin in the 63 charges on out to a bigger lead. Chuck Perry now in the 115. He is solidly in second. Roland Rodriguez in the 12 has third. Battle is shaping up the third spot. First and second would seem to be in pretty good hands. Roland Rodriguez in the 12R. He has third. 551 of Gerald Henderson, in the battle. And you just saw the white flag being given to Shane Heflin in the 63. Let's get another flag out for Shane Heflin. Let's do the checkered flag this time. Shane Heflin takes the win in the 63 car. And we're away in racing. Looked like the number 89C. Stephen Whitaker got a little bit of a head start on that one as he jumped his cousin, Dustin Butcher. And we got a caution out on the track. Caution on the flag. As they roll around, let's see what happens this time. Dustin Butcher a little more prepared. He's ready to go. And go we are. Let's do some racing. All right. Looks like Dustin Butcher bogged down a little bit, going on the inside down low. And that opened up the spot for Stephen Whitaker in the 89C to take the lead. Right up front is Stephen Whitaker in the 89C. Second place is Dustin Butcher in the 90. Third place, 66, is Johnny Torres. And yes, we have one more car than I introduced. The number 11 car, I'm going to assume that is Tommy Grothues out of San Antonio. It's not on my list, but I'm assuming that's who that is. Stephen Whitaker pulling away. Dustin Butcher in second, third place. Johnny Torres in the 66. Happened to 89 Stephen Whitaker. My car kind of gave up on him coming right across the start-finish line, and yes, it did. He's taking that car into the pits, so your leader moves to the pits. Seemed to have something happen right here at the start-finish line. Dustin Butcher in the 90. Now your leader. Second place, 66. Johnny Torres. Third place. I'm going to say that is Tommy Grothuse out of San Antonio in the 11. I don't have him on the official list, but I've seen that car before. And another car off and into the pits as we've lost 2 leaders here in 2 laps. Number 90, Dustin Butcher takes his car to the pits. Didn't really see any problems with that car, but must be something that they want to get fixed before we come to the feature racing here a little later on. So guess what? Who's in the lead now? Number 66, Johnny Torres, and he's going to get a white flag as he comes around the start-finish line. Tommy Grothuse in the 11 now, into second. Third spot is the 10 of Caleb Hutchins. And so this race has changed rather dramatically. There's the checkered flag for your winner in heat race number 3, limited modified 66, Johnny Torres. I say, let's go racing! All right, it's Anthony Gordon in the 22M. He's out quick and strong. Second place is the 22P. That is Michael Pesic. That puts Marita Major in the 33, back to third. All right, Garton is checking out. Wade Jones, I think he's happy to protect his lead in the middle of the pack. Middle of the pack may not be such a great place as Wade Jones takes a spin coming out of turn 4. So, all the way through turn 4, but now we're going. That is Anthony Gordon, 22M. He's going to lead lap number 1. We got a pretty good battle for the lead. The 222 cars. Anthony Gordon in the 22M and the 22P of Michael Pesic, the 33 of Marita Major, right there in third. We've got a battle for the lead, but we also got a battle for third spot. Is moving up on the inside. The challenge Marita Major is the number 36 car. Anthony Gordon, Michael Pesic running second. Battle right now is the third spot. Johnny Torres in the 36F. He is on the inside. He has it. Marita Major in the 33, battling on the outside to hold on to third place. Looks like Johnny Torres has third. The caution out as the T9 of Stephen Doty is. All right, we're still going green, and they're stacking up real hard behind Anthony Gordon. He's away and running. All right, it's Anthony Gordon. Johnny Torres in the 36F. He takes a quick break from the outside line, and KOU rides that into second place. Third place now is Michael Pesic in the 22P. right, Johnny Torres in the 36F. He takes a look on the inside, but Anthony Gordon has him covered. And as the 41 of Wade Jones now passes Nathan Sturts and moves into 4th spot. All right, your leader, 22M, Anthony Gordon. Second place, 36F, Johnny Torres. Third place is the 22P of Michael Pesic. Michael Pesic getting a little bit of heat from the 41 of Wade Jones. Got a pretty good fight for first place, pretty good fight for third place. First place is Anthony Gordon, second place is Johnny Torres, third place, fourth place is Wade Jones. It is Anthony Gordon, but Johnny Torres in that 36. He's closed up right on his back bumper. As field gets 2 to go, this time by. Meanwhile, back in third place, it's Michael Pesic in the 22P, and he has Wade Jones all over his back bumper. So, battles right now are first and second, and third and fourth. All right, there is your white flag. One more lap to settle this. At least settle this race. Top 3 guys are not really involved in the points championship. That 4th place car, Wade Jones, he definitely is. Checkered flag is out. Your winner, Anthony Gordon. Second place goes to Johnny Torres. Third place, Michael Pesic. And that's the way they finish up. And that is your feature race tonight in the street stock division. Starting 7th is the 80, James McLachek, and starting 18th to 72 of Rex Finley. Boy, we're racing. It's Emod Championship racing underway. And we got one spun around over in turn number 2. That's it done. We're ready to go back to racing. Let's do it. David Groby in the 12, leading them to the start-finish line. All right, jumping out to a quick lead is a man who usually sees running a pure stock, but he's at an Emod tonight. That's number 58, Jamie Gear. A fast learner as he's picked up how to maneuver that Emod around the track pretty well. Second place is 12, David Groby. We've got a battle right now, side by side for third spot as we head into turn number 3, then into turn number 4. Chris Romo in the 16, Nathan Castaneda in the 1. And in with trouble, and dropping fluid on the track is the number 88W. That is Jason Langford. And Jason Langford is one of your top drivers in this class. Yes. Around. This is your Emod feature race for this evening. It's time to go racing. Out front is Jamie Deere in the 58. In the 1C, that is Mason Castaneda. Third place is the 12 of David Groby. All right, we got the challenge now for the lead. All right, it's Mason Castaneda in the 1. He's working on the inside. He has the lead right now, but Jamie Deere on the 58 is working on the outside. But it looks like right now Mason Castaneda holds your lead, but we're not done racing between those two as they go side by side through turn number 2. Third spot is the number 12 of David Groby, but Walker in the 9W is running right in his tracks. All right, it's still Mason Castaneda in the 1. 58, Jamie Deere second. Third place, David Groby in the 12. And we've got, a little banging going on over in turn 2. Chris Robo in the 16 spun. And he's slowing it on down. And now speeding it on up. Here we go. All right, Mason Castaneda in the 1. He's on quick to the lead. Second place now goes 58, Jamie Deere. Got a battle right now. Third spot, the number 12, David Groby. The number 72 of Rex Henley. And Henley in the 72 takes that third spot. All right, it's still Castaneda running first, 58. Jamie Deere running second. Running third is the 12 car of David Groby. Oh, excuse me, 72 car, Rex Henley. Haven't been used to seeing the 72 running up front, but there he is. The leader still Mason Castaneda, the 1. Jamie Deere, 58, running second. Running third is 72 of Rex Henley. 2 points leaders in this division. The Rahi brothers, they're back a ways, seem to be running a very conservative race, and I think they feel like they may have a championship in hand. Or at least a first and second place finish. 25R Nathan Rahi and the 5A of Eric Rahi, the two brothers, they're running back in the pack a ways. I think they think if they don't screw it up, they've got a championship and a second place. All right, your leader's starting to come up into some traffic. Mason Castaneda in the lead. 58, Jamie Deere running second. Third place, Rex Henley running third. And we got, oh, wow. We got all kinds of problems over in turn 2. All right, Mason Castaneda says, time to roll, and that's what we're doing. As Rex Henley in the 72 with a strong move coming out of turn number 2. He takes second place. Jamie Deere in the 58 dropping back to third. Up front, Mason Castaneda is your leader. White flag's out. It's waving for your leader, Mason Castaneda. One more lap to go for the Emods in the 2016 racing season. All right, here comes your winner in tonight's feature. Mason Castaneda first. Rex Henley, 72, running second. Jamie Deere in the 58. He brings it home in third. And none of those. Leading them on around is the 50 car. Hunter Flanagan. It's time to go racing. And it's time to go wrecking. We got a pretty good pile up over in turn number 1. And he says, let's go racing. Wrecking again as the number 90 of Jesse Vega goes spinning around over in turn number 2. All right, let's do it. Here we go. And, well, they're trying to wreck, but so far, no wrecking, and we're racing. Hunter Flanagan in the 5-0 has the lead. Second place is Stephen Doty in the T9. Cautions out. We got a couple around over in turn number 2. All right, green flag's out. We're going racing. It's Hunter Flanagan up front, the 5-0 T9. Stephen Doty running second. Third place is the 18 car of Sean Moore. around goes the 42 of Ron Spray. He does a hard charging 360, and everybody's still rolling, so let's keep racing. Out front it's 5-0, Hunter Flanagan. He's putting up a good lead. But we got a good battle running for second place. It is Sean Moore in the 18, Stephen Doty in the T9. We got one spun around over on the back stretch, and that's going to bring out the caution. He's running fourth. All right, green flag is out, and we're going racing. All right, we got a new third place runner as Landon Farquhar moves his car into third. He's got his sights set on the 18. That is Moore, Shane Moore. And Landon Farquhar in the 77. He pulls into second place. Is there time for him to take a victory in the final race of the year? He's going to have to bring in Hunter Flanagan as Dylan Mosley, number 38. All right, Hunter Flanagan in 5-0 leads them to the start, and we're away and running. And I think Hunter Flanagan is going to have somebody go with him this time as the 77 Landon Farquhar. Shot out of a cannon coming out of turn 2 and has moved up side by side with Hunter Flanagan in the 5-0. The 57 Jason Kelly goes off the track, but he's still rolling, and he'll find his way back on. And we're staying green. All right, Shane Moore in the 18's back on the track. And the number 9, I believe that is Stephen Doty in the T9 runs third. Green flag's out. Here we go. It's Flanagan, it's Farquhar, and it's a battle for third spot as Ron Spray in the 42 has moved up into contention. He takes that third spot away. The 5-0 once again leading around to a start that hopefully will lead to a finish. All right, green flag is out, and we're away, we're racing. All right, it's Hunter Flanagan, it's Landon Farquhar, it is Stephen Doty, it is Ron Spray. That is your top 4. And we got a spin over in turn 2. That is Dylan Mosley in the 38. And the caution is out. Right behind him, and Ron Spray in the 42 right behind him. They're all anxious to get rolling, and we are away and racing. White flag, amazingly, it is out. We got one more lap. Come on, guys, no wrecking, no spinning. Let's finish this. Up, we got a spin, overturn number 2, Ron Spray in the 42, around and around again, and that's going to collect John Owens in the 15. We're still racing. There's your winner, Hunter Flanagan in the 5-0, second place Landon Farquhar in the 7-7, third place goes to T9 of Stephen Doty as we have a couple of cars Ron Spray did a complete 360 and then started going. Number 11 leads him around, Jack Lewis. We're away, we're running, we're going racing right now. And two cars push up way high, running to the front. It'll be the 68 of Braden Becker. He took great advantage of that, saw an opening and ran right through it. He leads lap number 1. Braden Becker stretching it on out. 77 GB Carter. He's gotten by 3 cars. He's got about 4 more to go before he can take the lead in this one. And Braden Becker wants to pull out to as big a lead as he can so he can hold off GB Carter in the 77 when he makes his charge. All right now it's Braden Becker in the 68. He's leading. Cameron Volschow in the 18 is running second. David Sheffield in the 14 has third. GB Carter about to take 2 of them down right about now into turn 1. Down the backstretch, looks like we have a new second place runner. The 77 GB Carter moves into second. Got his sights set down, young Braden Becker in the 68. All right, it's still Braden Becker in the 68 with the lead. 77 GB Carter running second. David Sheffield in the 14. He's your third place car. All right, it's Braden Becker in the 68. Slowly closing in, though, is the 77 of GB Carter. We'll see if he has time to make a charge here. So far, we have run caution free in this one. So that didn't allow GB Carter to close back up on Braden Becker yet. All right, GB's closing up a little bit as we go. But laps are running down as well. David Sheffield in the 14. He is your third place runner. And he has a pretty solid hold on third. All right, GB Carter getting close, but laps are about gone in this one. Two to go, 2 laps to go. GB Carter right there and close. So we got 2 laps to decide this between young, well, never mind. We don't have 2 laps to decide it. We have 18 flags in hand. Let's wave it. We're going racing. Let's settle this right now. All right, it's Braden Becker, it's GB Carter, they run side by side through turns 1, turn 2, down the backstretch, still side by side. All right, new leader is 68, and we got caution out as we got a car over in turn 1, and over into 77, running second, Dave Sheffield in 14, running third. We got a green flag. Let's do this thing. All right, Braden Becker in the 68. Can he hold off the old wily veteran in the 77, GB Carter? All right, we got 2 laps to go to see what happens. GB Carter's got the lead. The 2 of the cars in the front 2 spots bump. GB Carter takes the lead. Braden Becker in the 68 running second. Now he's trying to hold on to second place. David Sheffield in 14 comes on strong. Those 2 cars get together coming in through turn 4, but David Sheffield in 14 now has the lead as the white flag waves one more time around. GB Carter in the 77. He is your points leader in this class and not doing anything to hurt that right now as he's on his way to another victory in a very illustrious career. Number 77, GB Carter in the 77 takes the win. Second place goes to David Sheffield in 14. All right, here we go. Green flag's out, and this could be something. As a lot of the fast cars are in the back, and some of the traditionally slower cars are in the front. And we'll see what happens. All right, breaking out into the lead, 51, Daniel Weyer. And we got a 1 turn here in the front row. Looks like, yeah, that's Chris Dudley in the 112. Not able to get that truck under control. He spins around, but he's got it rolling, and he's pushing a tire, and I don't know if he's going to go very far like that. And that's going to bring out the caution. Start, finish, and we're away and racing. All right, it's Daniel Weyer in the 51, Joseph Snow in the 01, E.J. Gilpin in the 121. And Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the number 58 is running in 4th. All right, got a good battle going on for the top 4 spots. Still Daniel Weyer in the 51 with the lead. Joseph Snow in the 01. Running second, Daniel Weyer with a spin over in turn number 2 and with no place to go. Around really slow. They're jamming up behind him, which is exactly what he wanted. So he can be the one going while everybody else is slowing down. All right, it's Joseph Snow in the 01. Out quick, E.J. Gilpin in the 121. He has second. Then we got 3 cars all trying to be in the same spot at the same time for third. Looks like Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58 is going to handle that 3rd spot, at least for now. Just about ahead of him 3 wide. Start-finish line going for 3rd place. 43 of Nathan Hecht with a spin on the backstretch, but he's away and rolling, and we're staying green. Up front is still Joseph Snow in the 01. 121 E.J. Gilpin runs second. Right now we got a good battle for 3rd spot. Mason Castaneda and Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax side by side going through turn 4 for a 3rd. get a challenge for the lead up front. E.J. Gilpin in the 121 working on the inside of the 01 of Joseph Snow as we head down the back stretch. They are battling for first spot. Third spot right now is Mason Castaneda in the 28. All right, 43 of Nathan Hecht. He's right in the way of our 1 and 2 runners, and that may have given an opening for E.J. Gilpin in the 121 to take the lead. He has it right now, but as we head down the back stretch, looks like E.J. Gilpin takes over the first spot. Joseph Snow moves back to number 2 in the 01. Third spot is still Mason Castaneda in the 28. E.J. Gilpin in the 121's caught a bunch of back markers. Let's see how well he and the rest of the leaders, the top 4, kind of broken away from everyone else, can work through this lap traffic or soon-to-be lap traffic. Oh! And the number 5 car comes out of turn number 4 and gets a little squirrely and right into the side. Turns 3 and 4. This time he's ready to go out of turn 3, and here they come and away they go. All right, it's E.J. Gilpin in the 121, Joseph Snow in the 01, Mason Castaneda in the 28. Those are your top 3 cars. And Mason Castaneda in the 28, he's running for a championship. All right now he battles for second place. It looks like Mason Castaneda in the 28 moves into second. Joseph Snow in the 01 falls back to third. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in fourth. The leader up front is E.J. Gilpin. All right, your top 4 cars is broken away from the rest of the group. It's E.J. Gilpin in the 121 with the lead, rolling down the backstretch. Mason Castaneda, your points leader in this class, coming into this race, running second. Third spot is Joseph Snow in the 01. Fourth is Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58. And we got a caution. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax, your third place running car. Gilpin leads him around. He's going. Green flag's waving. We're going racing. All right, it's Gilpin, it's Castaneda, it is Joseph Snow running 1, 2, 3, this time by. right, we got Nathan Heck in the 43 car, stopped on the back, just coming out of turn number 2. All right, this time E.J. Gilpin leading him slow, but he's ready to go. Let's do it. All right, we have a change up front as Joseph Snow in the 0-1, able to get around Mason Castaneda for second spot. Mason not happy about it. He's working over Joseph Snow's rear bumper. And the signal for 2 to go, this time by 2 laps to go. All right, it's E.J. Gilpin in the 121. He's pulling out a pretty good lead. Second place, Joseph Snow in the 0-1. Third is Mason Castaneda in the 28. We're going to have 1 lap to go right about now as the white flag is out one more time. There's your checkered flag for your winner, E.J. Gilpin in the 121. Joseph Snow in the 0-1. He takes second. Third spot belongs to Mason Castaneda in the 21. Fourth is 551, Gerald Henderson out of Georgetown. Haven't seen him here before, but looks like he's got a good car. And right off the start, we have had a big old wreck. Didn't even make the start-finish line, and yes, disaster has struck. Looks like the number 23, Robert Schilling, got turned, and sure in the books. All right, green flag's waving, we're racing. All right, Hector Geary in the 161 seems to be having all kind of problems with that car. He's moved from up in the front to way in the back. Up front, new leader, 94, Nick Hardcastle with the lead. Gerald Henderson in the 551. He has second. Rodriguez in the 12 bar. Roland Rodriguez has third, but as his sights set on second is Hector Geary in the 161 takes that car into the pits. All right, got a good side-by-side battle running right now for second spot. Rodriguez on the inside, Henderson on the outside. And right there is Shane Heffling in the 63. As they run side-by-side now with Henderson for third spot. All right, here comes your leader, 94, Nick Hardcastle, second spot. Number 12, Roland Rodriguez, third spot. Shane Heffling in the 63. And Stephen Whitaker in the 89 seed now moves up to fourth. All right, we got one around over in between turns 1 and 2. That is the 21R. Got 2 around over. All right, caution flag is out. Nick Hardcastle leads them to a start. And there it is, and away we go. in the 563 gets that car back under control after having some problems over in turn number 2. And we're still racing as we have a new second place car now. As number 63, Shane Heffling, takes over second place from Roland Rodriguez in the 12. And he's going to set sail after the 94, Nick Hardcastle. Now we have a new third place car. Looks like challenging on the outside, Stephen Whitaker in the 89C. And third place does go to Stephen Whitaker in the 89C. So your top 3 are Nick Hardcastle, 94, 63, Shane Heffling, 89C of Stephen Whitaker. Cutting that close over in turn number 4 was Robert Schilling in the 23. He spins down into the infield, but he spun right in front of the number 2M car. And it looks like Schilling's going to be able to get that car away and rolling, and we're going to stay green. Up front, Nick Hardcastle, 94. Second place, Shane Heffling, 63. Third place, Stephen Whitaker in the 89C. Caution's out. Robert Schilling is third in points. So we got a race within a race going on. But this race, Nick Hardcastle in the 94 going to lead him to the start finish. We're gone racing. All right, up front is Nick Hardcastle running first. Stephen Whitaker in the 89C running second, third. Dropping back to third is Shane Heffling in the 63. All right, Stephen Whitaker working the high line, trying to work away around the 94 of Nick Hardcastle. Shane Heffling down into the infield. That's going to cost him a couple of spots, or at least one spot. Is 66. Johnny Torres now moves into the third spot. That puts Shane Heffling back and forth. We got one spin around, and that's going to collect about 4 cars over in turn 2. He's sitting there in 5th spot. 4th spot is Shane Heffling in the 63. Hey, it's time to go racing! 66 is Johnny Torres. All right, once again, Nick Hardcastle out quick up front. And Stephen Whitaker a little slow coming out of turn 2, and that's going to cost him a couple of places as 2 cars go racing by. As Johnny Torres in the 66-63 of Shane Heffling. That moves Stephen Whitaker in the 89C back to 3rd. All right, Whitaker fighting back up on the high groove. We got one spinning around over in turn number 2. That is Henderson, but he has got the car rolling. He's still going. We're still racing. Nick Hardcastle pulling out to a pretty good lead. As several cars battle for second spot. Right now, it belongs to the 66 of Johnny Torres. Second place, third place goes to Stephen Whitaker in the 89C. Fourth place is Shane Heffling in the 63. All right, Nick Hardcastle in the 94. He's pulling out to a pretty good lead, but we got a battle right now for second spot. Side by side, heading to the start-finish line. Johnny Torres in the 66. Stephen Whitaker in the 89C. And we got one spun around over in turn 2. All right, time to go. Nick Hardcastle to the green. All right, Dustin Butcher slow down the backstretch. Looks like that car is headed for the pits. Up front, it's still Nick Hardcastle in the 94. Second place is 66 Johnny Torres. Third to Stephen Whitaker in the 89. White flag, one more lap. Looks like Nick Hardcastle in the 94 through the victory. Johnny Torres 66 runs home second. Stephen Whitaker in the 89 holds off a bunch of cars for the third spot.